Mate? Are you here? Is that you?
Hello there.
Ah, a mate.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirrona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirrona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Well, everybody seems to trust Sirrona for some reason. What did she do for all of you?
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Perfect. I'll meet you there then. How are you, Lord Gok? Now, what is all this business about?
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Well, suffice to say, I could have told you as much. And you also should have expected that. But you also had no choice. What did he expect?
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
The eye above the enchanted door? What do you mean by that?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
We must be invisible to gain access to a door. Interesting mechanic. However, I'm up for an espionage mission. Let's go.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, hopefully. Let's go. I assume that thing above the door is the eye.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Interesting mechanics.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Yes, well, don't be so starstruck. We are here for a mission, Amit. And I need you to be on your
I cannot
toes.
believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for...
Confringo! Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio!
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Okay. Let me just explain something real quick. This is not a game. This is not one of your adventure books. And what are you
We need to get
doing?
across this gap somehow.
Could you move? Excuse me? Listen, this is not a game. This is not a joke.
Accio!
Your life is at stake. Keep your wits about you.
As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Amit, we might not be able to get out of here without a fight.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Watch your step round here.
I'm not sure how we're going to get out of here without a fight.
Revelio.
How many of them are there?
Until Ranrock sets things right.
3 of them? 4 of them? We might have to fight here, Amit.
Watch your step round here.
I don't see a way out. Is there a way to
Matter
open
of time
that?
till Ranrock sets things right.
Well, let's do it. How dare you try to sneak up on me? Oh! You dare. You dare.
get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Revelio.
Listen. There may come times when we need to do a little bit more than expected. Now, where the hell... How do we get this to fall?
Accio! They're being watched.
I guess we'll have to go through the door. How far do we need to be?
Yes, of course.
Let's go. Let's keep our wits about us, yes? We never know what's around the corner.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
This is not one of your damned adventure books, and keep your voice down.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Yes, I'm sure you will. But if you could, please follow me. I believe I saw something else up here.
Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Oh my
Let me know if
God.
you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Could you please keep your voice down? My God. Another schematic, Amit.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Is there no drawing on it? Is it not a blueprint?
Stew about now.
Revelio.
Let's see how many are here. Oh God. Stay out of the light. 2, 4, 6. We're pretty deep into the mine now.
Working for me.
What's that, Dallas? Who's there?
Quickly.
Revelio.
I don't think he saw us. There are plans right here.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Wait, what just happened? Okay. We're in it now, Amit. Well, I didn't want it to come to this. Get down here. I only think there are but so many ways to be quiet around here. What is that? They heard us!
Let's get this. Lay him down. Cover up why he's coming back.
You won't stop me. Arrest them.
Amit, if you want to jump in here.
close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
Complexities aside, let's still make sure we keep our wits about us, I mean, please. To be honest with you, I don't think we'll be able to sneak much more than we are.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Dittany leaves. Why the hell are there Dittany leaves in here?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Disillusionment, please. We don't know what's around this corner.
Revelio.
Okay, Amit. There are a lot more here than there were in the last chamber. I think we need to go about this a tad bit smarter.
Sleep on my feet, I could.
We can flank this guy from over here. We're gonna need a tad bit of Petrificus Totalis work to make this a little bit smoother. We've got two in the center, one on the left, one by the door. Let's hope no one's over here. A trunk. Nothing much. Quickly through the light.
Revelio.
We might have to get a bit frisky here, mate. All this sneaking can only last so long.
Touch your helm. Well, thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
Maybe I can get him to go over there. Oh God. Didn't go where I wanted to go. Quickly. Follow me.
Wouldn't mind a plump job at Gringotts. Suit me sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
We might be able to walk past these two. Let's try it.
Show yourself, if you're there.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Just stay silent. He sees us. Through the door. Quickly.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Well, I don't think we needed Gobbledegook for that. There's an entire blueprint. We might not be able to get out of here now without a fight. No more sneaking, I say, our meat.
That was unimpressive.
Must be a quick way out of here and retrace the
How nice of you to stop by.
Oh my god! How many of them are there?
Too slow.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
Who do you think you are? Not quite.
Oh my god! We are getting run over! Hold on. Whoa! Are you alright? My god. Aha! An elevator right here, just for us. By the way, sorry to put you through all that. You did good, by the way.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Of course.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Yes. We get it, Amit. You know a lot of languages. Lodgok. We've learned about the schematics.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl